Look, every goddamn second we wait, we get closer to Grand Theft Auto 6. And today, we're not talking about the graphics. We're diving deep into the tech that's going to melt your brain. Rockstar Games isn't just releasing another open world sandbox. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing that, but it's true. They're unleashing a full-fledged ecosystem in Leonida, backed by the most cutting-edge AI system ever integrated into a video game. Forget the old school lifeless digital dummies that basically follow the same dumb paths and recycle the same 5 lines. We're talking about digital people now. People who think, react, and live within the world. Now, how the hell did Rockstar pull this off? Well, Take-Two Interactive didn't just casually file some papers. They dropped multiple patents outlining these sophisticated AI systems. Check out this mess of a name, US 11684855B2. It's a big mouthful, I know, but this system is basically the cheat code for realistic navigation. Instead of basic pathfinding, they introduced a complicated two-tiered system for navigation. This means the drivers on the road aren't just robots anymore. They are making split-second contextual driving decisions based on everything around them. The weather, the density of traffic, the type of pavement they're on, their vehicle's performance, and even their own damn psychological state, like how urgent their trip is or what kind of personality they have. Let me give you guys an example just for you to see how crazy this is. Let's say that you have some kind of miserable NPC. Let's say his name is Gary, for example. He's working a shit job. Let's say he blew his savings trying to invest in some crypto pump and dump scheme. He's rushing to get to his side gig because he needs cash like fucking yesterday. So he's already running on elevated urgency, okay? Now, if Gary is going to be driving on the highway and he realizes that, let's say he missed an exit, he has to cross 5 lanes of heavy movement immediately or else he's screwed. Because because of all this, he's so stressed and it's so urgent that he's far more likely to drive like a complete asshole instead and end up cutting people off without signaling or speeding through the shoulder or even causing like a pileup. Then some other NPCs who are just cruising to the beach or maybe they're stoned out of their mind, they're not going to be stuck following fixed coordinates anymore. They might just be driving slow. These NPCs are going to be processing spatial and situational data in real time, which means choosing alternate routes during incidents or finding safe ways around emergencies are going to be a big part of these NPCs. Next up, we're going to cover the movement system, and this is truly fucking mind-blowing. Rockstar pioneered a procedural motion system that breaks character movement down into modular components, okay? Bear with me here. So this can be instantly reconstructed on the fly, okay? So you see, in older games, a developer had to pre-program. If X happens, play animation Y. So that's static and that's been pretty boring. Now, this new system gives NPCs options based on a list of variables, and the AI decides what to do next, which then influences the next possible decision, creating virtually infinite combinations for the animations. Now, this patent, which is the US 1620781, describes this new method for locomotion that uses data-driven animation blending instead of relying on massive repetitive libraries. This is crucial for immersion. Imagine a character and they're injured or it's pouring rain and they're carrying 3 bags of groceries. Their movement won't be some rigid preset loop. Instead, the system combines movement components, a slight limp, a shiver reaction to the rain, and the posture required for carrying heavy objects to generate a singular, believable, unique action animation. These animations shift on character fatigue, weather, and state. If you, like me, used to play human bowling with pedestrians in GTA 4 just to mess with the physics, you are going to absolutely lose your shit. The integration of these smarter movements with top-tier physics is going to make interacting with NPCs or even just bumping into them a fucking spectacle. Maybe instead of huge murder sprees, we'll all just spend time mindlessly pissing off the digital populace to just see how they're gonna react. This is where the game is gonna fundamentally change also, by the way. The most revolutionary element is the persistent memory system. NPCs are gonna remember what you've done. If you routinely commit mayhem in particular neighborhoods, the inhabitants will start to recognize you. They might avoid you or just become outright hostile based on your history alone. And this isn't just basic reputation meter either, by the way. It means that characters remember specific incidents. They can hold serious grudges, and they might even try to get revenge. Your actions have lasting, significant repercussions that follow you across the game world. If you keep testing the physics engine by shoulder checking the same guy outside the convenience store every time you visit, eventually the poor bastard might be waiting for you with a rusty pipe for your stupid ass. But seriously, don't be a bully to the NPCs because they are going to fight back. And these folks actually have lives, by the way. They're going to follow complex, dynamic daily schedules that vary based on the day, the time, and ongoing events. The beach will be jammed with people over the weekend, then completely empty during a Tuesday, for example. Those people will even show up in different outfits. Swimming trunks on Saturday, business attire on Monday. There's going to be rush hour traffic, which will actually feel like rush hour. And this is going to create an undeniably authentic feeling of living within a realistic population. We're also getting vastly improved environmental awareness. Remember in GTA 4 how the cops would put on rain gear? I don't know if a lot of you guys even remember that. This is 10 times more advanced than that. The AI processes the dynamic weather systems and adjusts behavior accordingly. So if it's hot as hell outside, NPCs are going to be moving slowly and obviously wearing lighter clothing and seeking out shade or air-conditioned spots. When a storm is going to roll around, I think people are going to freak out, rush inside, deploy umbrellas, or cancel their outdoor plans in general. This depth of environmental response has been utterly unreachable in past open world titles. This small detail is exactly the kind of unquantifiable stuff that makes the world feel truly immersive and alive. Okay, now get ready for a complete transformation of the witness system. We're getting real-time crime reporting, so NPCs will genuinely use their phones to call 911 when they see you doing something illegal, and law enforcement isn't responding based on a simple script anymore. They are responding dynamically, like everything else, influenced by a real eyewitness system. An NPC's reaction depends entirely on their personality and the situation, like we spoke about. Some will bolt and others will record the incident on their phone, which, yes, we saw a glimpse of in GTA 5. And a few particularly dumb ones might try to stop you. The police response itself is a variable based on how severe the crime was and the quality of the witness description. If you lightly slap someone, you're not going to get the entire SWAT team blowing your head off instantly like in GTA 5. It might be more like GTA 4 where a single officer confronts you asking, "What the hell are you doing?" The cops themselves are getting a massive upgrade in the tactical intelligence department. They are using coordination, advanced tactics, and assessment of the current threat. Crucially, the police will no longer have the supernatural awareness that made GTA 5 police chases an absolute fucking nightmare. They will lose you if they break their line of sight or if you change appearance. So they even have a dispatch timer now where you could have brief moment to plan your escape before anybody actually arrives. Kind of like we saw in Red Dead Redemption 2. The police will try to negotiate before shooting as well, and they identify suspects based on descriptions of vehicles and people provided by witnesses, which means the way that you also look as well. And because this is Leonida, social media is a factor. NPCs are recording your chaotic actions and potentially posting them on in-game social media platforms. If you cause some major public incident, that footage could go viral, dramatically influencing how other NPCs across the city recognize and react to you. So not just off of crimes, but from social media itself, people might recognize you. This is going to create an organic spread of notoriety. We might even see some gameplay footage that looks like it was captured by an NPC and posted online, similar to like live leak style videos. Your actions might become trending topics. And yes, you might have to pay a visit to certain influencers who are posting too much about your criminal activities. And all this processing power is running on the new Rage 9 engine, which is the newest iteration of Rockstar's engine. This engine supports the massively improved AI processing, physics simulation, and character intelligence required. The visual fidelity gap between Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 6 will be massive. But honestly, it's the intelligence and the realisms of the character behavior that will truly set it apart, at least for me. And get this, Rage 9 can support thousands of individual NPCs running these sophisticated AI systems concurrently without melting your system's performance. That is absolutely insane processing power, usually reserved for city management sims or complex war games. We also have the enhanced Euphoria physics integration. I personally love this engine. It's the best damn thing that ever happened to gaming. Now it's even crazier, producing highly realistic reactions to impacts and dynamic balance recovery, not just canned falling animations. This Euphoria integration with the new AI means that NPCs don't just think realistically, they move and react physically in ways that make them feel real, fragile, and human. So if you look at Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick, he stressed that while they're using machine learning and AI, the human creative vision is still the driving force. AI is handling all the obnoxious, complex data crunching and efficiencies, allowing Rockstar developers to realize their ambitious vision of infinite NPC possibilities. This technology is paving the way for worlds that feel genuinely inhabited and alive. GTA 6 isn't just a video game, I know we keep saying that, but it is an interactive simulation breakthrough. The revolutionary AI here represents the biggest leap in NPC intelligence since the genre began. So are you ready for this level of realism? Are you going to be nice to the digital citizens? Or are you going to be the reason Gary the NPC buys that baseball bat? Let me know down below in the comments. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.